guys. Hello, how are you? Morning, afternoon, evening. How are you doing? You okay? Taking care of yourselves? I hope so. So today lesson 4, page 23, adverbs of manner. It's the same page we were working on last class, okay? So go to your book, is the language workshop. We're going to be talking about these things today. The PPT, the PowerPoint is available on Google Classroom. You can go there, check the exercise, check everything we're doing here, and do your studies if you wish to download or to have a look at that. So first of all, what are adverbs? So an adverb is a little word that modify, change, and give quality to other words. You might not know an adverb word, but I'm sure you know how to use it. For example, I always get up early. You know the meaning of that? Always refers to the frequency in which I get up early. So it's an adverb of frequency because it's telling you how often I do something. Okay? There are flowers everywhere. So what is everywhere? Everywhere is an adverb of place. It tells me the location of things. You see, so these are adverbs. It gives you more information, gives me more characteristics. And what about adverbs of manners? What are the adverbs of manners? So, adverb of manners, they tells me how I'm doing things, how things are done, how things happen. Okay? For example, how are you doing your studies? Carefully. Okay, so I'm doing my studies carefully is telling me something about my studies. The act of me studying is what carefully is defining. How does she cook? Is it like you? Like me? You don't know. Badly. So she cooks badly. Cook is the action and I'm classifying, I'm defining how is that cook happening. So why, you know what's an adverb? You know what's an adverb of manner? And why do we use them? Why are they important? They are very important to give us extra information, to give us extra details and tell us how things are happening. Okay, have a look, have a close look at this. I have two sentences here, two types of sentences, one with adverb and one without it. The sentence without the adverb, the dog ran. I know he ran. That's it. It doesn't give me any extra information. But the second one, when I read this sentence, the dog ran happily, I can close my eyes and I can imagine a happy dog running. So by telling the person how somebody does something, I can imagine that. And that's how the sentence became more interesting and became more detailed and more specific. So they're very important for writing and for specifying what you want to say. And how do we know what the adverbs are? Which little words are the adverbs? Here you have some examples. Most of the adverbs, you're going to have the ly. So you see this ly, you know is an adverb, you know it's telling you how something is done. Quickly, carefully, easily, quietly, happily, and naturally. Some adverbs do not have this ly, carefully, so they are irregular. For example, good becomes well. Hard, fast, late, early, and daily, they stay the same. There are not many irregulars, okay? And how do you use the adverbs? So you know who they are, you know how to identify, but where in the sentence does it go? Sometimes you place them after the main verb. He plays beautifully. And he plays the flute beautifully. What's the difference? In one you have the object and in the other you don't. I could not say he beautifully plays. It wouldn't work. It's always after the verb or after the object. Not every sentence has an object. And we have some spelling rules, so you know where it goes, you know who they are, but remember you're gonna add the ly to the verb. And how do you do this? I select some rules. Normally you just add the li to the verb, okay? And then to the adjective. Quick becomes quickly, nice, nicely. You just put the li. But look at gradual. Gradual has an L, so it's gonna have double L, gradually. Beautiful, double L, beautifully, because there is an L there already. You don't touch the L. What about an Y? Happy, cut the Y, I-L-Y. Crazily, heavily, angrily. Sometimes you finish L-E, consonant L-E. You're gonna change the L-E, the E, the Y, the E for Y. So terrible, terribly. Horrible, horribly. Okay? Here the words that finishes in ick, I-C. So ironic, ironically. Realistically, enthusiastically. And here we have an example. So we have Billie Eilish. She's won many prizes about her singing. And how does she sing? Beautifully. Double L. Here, how does he run? So I'm describing the way he runs. He runs fast. He is just the fastest runner in the world. Okay? How does he relieve the pain? Acupuncture relieves the pain naturally. So there is no chemical, no drugs. It's just you stick the needles and naturally the pain will be relieved. Careful, sometimes you get confused with the adjectives and the adverbs. Okay, there are two examples here for you to have a look and review. Yes, for example, adjectives, they give characteristics to the noun. They describe the noun. My dog is slow. I'm talking about the dog. The dog is slow. And in the adverb, I describe the verb, adverb. My dog runs. What is the description of the running action? Slowly. So in one, he is slow is his characteristics. And in the other, the way he runs is slowly. Is different. Here, so you have here this person again. So, Eilish's voice is beautiful. I'm talking about her voice. And she sings beautifully. I'm talking about the way she sings. They're different things. Let's practice. Here, which words we use here? Adjectives or adverbs? She is, dancer. The test was, she was. I'm talking about a noun or a verb. She is what? A good dancer. The test was what? Easy. And she was what? Happy. All number one. So they're adjectives. I'm talking about the person. Okay? What about here? She dances. He passed his test and she was smiling. Can you see you have verbs before? So I'm talking about adverbs. So she dances well, he passed easily, and she was smiling happily. You have all these things on the PowerPoint as well if you want to double check. Another thing you have there is this online practice. It's really nice. You click on the picture and it takes you to this website, and then you can select an adverb or an adjective. Okay? And after that, you go to your book, page 23, check your understanding. There is also an answer for that on your PowerPoint on Google Classroom. And what about you? How do you do things? How do you dance? Think about it. How do you dance? How do you sing? And how do you cook? If you cook well, please invite me around. Okay? So this is what we have for today. if you're still not 100% sure, there is this extra video. It's a short video, 1 minute, I think 1 minute and something. Is very efficient and it works to help you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being amazing. And you have another adverb here. Beautifully said, my dear. Can you identify the adverb? I hope you can. Thank you again. So see you next time, okay? Bye bye. Take care.